Hey everybody, I'm gonna play some Vintage Story. Starting a new world today. Gonna be playing with a couple mods. We're on 1.22.2. I'm not sure when the next major content update, 1.23, is coming up, but I think it's gonna be a while. We just got 1.22, so I think it should be a while before we get crazy with that. Here's a short list of all the mods. I do also have a mod update manager that'll automatically generate a PDF list of all these. So I'll include a list of all the mods I have installed. You'll notice that Combat Overhauled and Armory are disabled for now, mostly because they are not actually necessary. I thought they were, but they aren't. So that being said, here is the world that I'm going to be playing on. You can see I've got 39 whole seconds in it. I basically just I did a little bit of testing earlier to find kind of what generation I liked and how it should go and that kind of thing. We have a couple world generation mods. For instance, we have Rivers as well as Terra Prati. That's it though. Apparently the old Continental World mod that I was using doesn't work anymore. So yeah, here's the settings. Feel free to take a look. I guess I can run over them really quick just to kind of explain what's going on here. Basically, we'll have grace timer of 3 days. Item drops are a little longer, just in case I die and I want to go get my stuff, and it's hard. It shouldn't be. I've never had to really use this one, but I don't like playing super hardcore, so that's kind of where we're at. Days per month 12. I like to extend the seasons just a little bit. So this is like 3 days above the normal. Normally it's 9 days per month. I like to extend the season, the growing season, just a little bit at the start of the game. And then we have sand, gravel, and soil, sideways instability. So basically just normal block gravity for all the other stuff. Fire from lightning is on, so I will actually have to make lightning rods at some point. But I've never had to do that, and I've never had lightning actually burn anything. But I've always had that setting off, I think. So, well, actually, yeah. Also, prevent liquid source transport by buckets. That one is off, or that is on, because I have a couple mods that I want to play with here. We've got Hardcore Water Transport Edition. So we have a mod that makes water transport a little more complex. You can use aqueducts and that kind of thing to make to transport water, which is cool, I think. And then we also have Hydrate or Dihydrate, which is this is a thirst mechanic mod, so you do actually have to drink water, not to die. So that's why I've turned that one off, or that's why I have that one on, actually. And then food spoilage rate 75%, just a little slower. A lot of this is just quality of life stuff. I like that food spoils a little slower. I also like that tree saplings grow a little faster. I've also made it so that you can chisel like dirt and stuff like that, because it's more fun that way. And then also color accurate world map I like a lot better. It just makes the map look a lot nicer, I think. Clutter obtainable simply by breaking. This is because I have never in my life actually used glue, and I don't think I ever will. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it so that I can get clutter if I want to. I don't usually have a use for clutter, but landform scale 300%. That is a setting that is necessary for that Terra Prati mod. That's what they recommend you do to generate good worlds, so that's why that's there. World edge blocked, that one doesn't really matter. We'll never get anywhere near the world edge because we're playing with like a 1 million block by 1 million block world, so we'll never get to the edge of the world, but I have that unblocked just for fun. Story structures distance scaling 25%. I really don't like having to spend like 10, 20 minutes getting to and from story locations because um, I just don't like it. I like to be able to. Plus, you can kind of tie if you really put some effort into it, you can tie the story locations into what you build too. I've never been able to do that because I've never spent that much time in a world, but that's fun. Also, global precipitation, humid. I like it better when there's a little more rain. Global deposit spawn rate, 120%. These last couple ones basically outside of the world height, which is another thing that's necessary for Terra Preti. These last couple ones are just to increase the increase ore generation just a little bit, just to kind of make searching for ore a little less challenging. I've never had a problem. I've never had too much of a problem, but really the goal is mostly just to speed up progression just a little bit. I would like to. I'm not going to have as much time as I used to be playing a lot, so I'm just trying to speeding up progression just a touch while also trying to include a little bit more quality of life things like longer seasons, faster sapling growth, that kind of thing. I've never made tree farms before, so for me the faster sapling growth thing is just to get acorns and that kind of thing out of my inventory mostly. Also, yeah, you'll see all these errors, but yeah, it doesn't matter. These items don't actually exist in the mod that it's trying to. I think these errors are from. Yeah, I don't know. This mod it's a fork of the mod, the original mod, so it's kind of strange. But yeah, I discovered that the game runs fine despite those errors, because none of these things actually exist in the mod. All of this stuff, none of these are all things that don't actually exist in the mod that I'm playing with. So I'm not sure where these error messages are coming from, but well, I know they're coming from the firearms mod, but. Yeah, so I did not realize that we were starting off in a desert, but that's fine. Let's head over to the guy. We'll kind of see as we go that we've got a lot of different mods here, just to kind of spice up the experience. I'll take some bony. Actually, I should maybe wait on the bony soil for a minute. That's pretty cool that this trader spawned right next to some pretty big ruins. Anyway, let's see. I'm guessing this is a treasure hunter. It usually is. Yep. Oh, furniture trader. Yeah, there's some lore there. I do have a mod that's called Better Traders, so you'll see that this guy is selling a lot of actually useful stuff, which is fun. Can I ask his name? This guy's good. Suggest saved? I don't know what that's about. That's interesting. But yeah. Maybe there are some issues with the mods, I'm really not sure, but for now we'll just kind of play it out. It's not too bad. Yeah, so if you didn't know, I've played this mod a lot. Or not played this mod, I've played this game a lot. So I kind of know what's going on for the most part. So this game won't, okay. It's freezing. Although I guess I haven't tried to record it. That's nice. So yeah, it's been a while though since I've had to start over from scratch, but I like this game. But yeah, so this isn't really going to be me going super crazy, explaining how to play the game or anything like that. Mostly because I said I know how to play, so I'm not gonna. You can probably see from the menu screen that I have a pretty significant amount of time in this game, so yeah, I'm just kind of gonna explore for a little bit. Oh, okay, we got some oversight. I just saw. Yeah, so I think with that grace period thing, there are. My keyboard sucks. I think with that grace period things, it changes all of the creatures that would, like boars and stuff, that would be typically aggressive, to not really try to. Oh, never mind. Okay, they will still attack you. I was just kidding, actually. But yeah, so I gotta figure out, one of the things actually that I do have to learn how to do here is I gotta figure out how exactly I'm supposed to get water, because I don't know. I haven't had to do that before. It looks like they've updated the berry bushes and stuff too, which is cool. Some more copper here. That's good. Let's collect all that. So I guess for now I'm gonna just kind of run around for some clay and stuff. I think I got some water from these berries, so that's good. But I'm really not sure how to drink water. Just shale it. Shale is like kind of shitty basalt in my opinion. I don't really like shale, but strawberry. Plant debris. This is all like new to the game, isn't it? Oh. How do I actually get the strawberries? It says, oh, they're mature, they're not ripe, I guess. So you must have to do some new things to actually get these. I didn't know there were strawberries. That's cool. Got some more copper here. Which is nice. Oh, that was interesting. So maybe the surface copper thing was a little much. I feel like I'm jumping higher than I usually do as well. It's strange. We got walnut in here too. Nice. But yeah, for now I'm kind of just gonna look around for. Oh, there's a bear over there. That's fun. For now, I'm just gonna kind of look around for things that I need, like clay, a little bit. But yeah, so you can see these are the rivers. These are from the rivers mod, which is cool. I like the rivers mod. I really like these. They actually have flowing water too, and I think I've added a mod that should give some compatibility between the rivers and their flowing water. Also, yeah, I have the Seraph leveling mod as well, so I should be able to get higher walk speed and that kind of stuff. Yeah, a lot of anybody who's played this game before, you probably kind of know. A lot of the early game is just running around and kind of marking literally everything that you see that could be tangentially useful to you in the future. I guess let's get some baskets and stuff while we're at it. I get some branchy leaves. There we go. Get a knife real quick. It's been a long time since I've had to nap stone tools, that's for sure. But it's always fun, you know, to do things like that. So if I just like jump in the water, will I drink water? Because this is fresh water, theoretically. I wonder if I need something special to drink water out of, because if I need like a bowl to drink water out of, that's going to be kind of an issue. Because I can't make those. Well, I can, but it's going to take like a day and a half to get that done, and that's going to be kind of a pain. I think I surely would dehydrate before being able to do that. So I wonder if there's anything else I can use to... I wonder if the mod has added anything I can use to carry water in. And anything like that, or if it's genuinely... Supposedly it's a pretty big mod that adds a lot of stuff. But I don't know what... Oh. It's kind of fun. I'm not really sure what... Yeah. I'm not really sure what they add so that you can drink water, because I'm like, can I just get like a straw that I can use to drink out of the lake if I just right click? Oh yeah, if I just right click. Oh, it would appear that river water is not good for me, apparently. That's fascinating. Okay, so you can also just make... Got it. So you can also just, oh, I actually have to eat through my... Oh no, okay, eating gets rid of my... Whatever, my yellow hunger that it was talking about. Okay. Oh, okay, I get it now. The game will automatically save a suggestion to the name of your thing there, and then it'll just use that for you automatically when you click on it. That's convenient. I like that. So you don't have to worry about retyping it in every single time you find, you know, some new thing. You can just mark it right away. I'm not going to collect cattail roots right now. I don't need them. So I'm just going to... But I do need a couple more cattails to turn into baskets. And then we'll get started on really trying to find a place to settle down. And I'd like to do a little bit of exploring before we go super crazy with building a base camp or anything like that. Although I'll maybe build like a little tent or something. I don't know. I haven't really ever. That was interesting. I haven't really ever built like just like a camp, you know, a little campsite. So I'd like to try that. I'm just gonna mark. Lots of grain there. There's a lot of clay here as well. Which clay you can see on the map, so I don't ever bother marking it. When you have this special, you can also see like peat as well. When you have this colored map, that is one of the things that does kind of make it a little unfair. I'm pretty sure you can't eat these or they'll kill you if you do. Oh no, you can. Okay. And these actually hydrate you too, which is good. But yeah, so I guess we can just once we get some clay, we can boil water and then eat that. Well, drink it and drink that to not die, which is good. There's some of this stuff too. Still need more cattails. We'll have to come across some more cattails at some point. But yeah, for now we're just gonna kind of be exploring around. I'm guessing that I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm just getting So you used to be able to just straight up break these bushes with your hands, and you could get them and replant them. Oh my God, there's lignite here, really? Okay. High fertility soil. Yeah. Can you not collect high fertility soil anymore? That's interesting. Oh, flax. This is big here. I'll take whatever of this is actually grown. Flax is always important in the early game, so getting as much of that as possible will be helpful. Now, so berries, oh, berries do give hydration as well. Oh, here's some more flax. Get some more of that. Yeah, so, okay, it saves combinations of color and icon to autofill your result in, which is nice. I really like that. Makes it a little more convenient for you to go exploring because you don't have to sit there and type in all the extra stuff more than once, like 15 times when you find, oh, there's tool there. I don't really want or need that. This is tool, right? Yeah, I don't really need that right now. Probably we don't want to be in the desert though, so probably we'll try to avoid getting in here too deep. I guess I'll maybe go back to spawn and break that bony soil and stuff, and kind of just see what we get from that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they've changed the bushes a lot, which is fine. They're still very plentiful, which is typical of the bushes. Let's see, what do we got? 4 sticks and honey. Okay. Oh, jeez. Hello, Mr. Boar. Back and still very upset. Not sure why. It might not be a bad idea to just put him in a hole somewhere, because I would like to... Well, I mean, the sooner I can start farming, the better, but for now... Okay, there's a lot of boars here and they're all very upset. Can't really dig a hole for them, but I don't want to let them chase me too far away from where I want to be, you know. So, there's more copper here. I wonder if I'm just getting really lucky, or if this is, if that's from turning up the, this is quartz. Yeah. Don't need quartz. There's quartz everywhere in this game, so do not need that. I did want to grab this quick and see if I can get some tin. Okay, black coal is useful. Might as well grab this bony soil while I'm at it. Oh boy. Okay, a lot more bony soil in here than I figured there would be. Oh, that's sweet. Take that and make my next, oh, well. Oh, jeez. Hopefully there's not too many of those boars hanging around. We found a mass grave and are grave robbing, as all good explorers do. Grave robbing. I kind of thought soil was only supposed to have sideways instability. Oh, but I guess soil is like sand now. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. I'm not used to playing like that is all. That's a new mechanic to me, and it's trapped me in. Yeah, there's a ton of bony soil here though, which is mostly bony soil is good for getting copper, or well, not bony soil. Sand is good for getting copper, but really? Some of these settings are subject to change too. Obviously, I might at some point remove the things I don't like. So don't be surprised if at some point you see that dirt floats now and it didn't previously. You know. Oh boy. Was a little distracted by eating my red wine caps. Yeah, these boars really have it out for me. Into the crevice with ye. Yeah, that's what I thought. See you later. See you later, buddy. I don't want to kill them because it's good to it would be good to come back and have them as farm animals, obviously, but they're really being quite uncooperative right now. That's a little upsetting, especially since I'm just trying to check out these ruins. Pretty cool. Oh, 21 stones. Yep, I bet you're very upset. Might have to stone the boar to death. Okay, let's stop trying to do that. I think there's a little more bony soil here that, yeah, I wanted to grab quick. Okay, is this really necessary? I'm surprised by how aggressive they are, to be honest. I haven't played since they updated the models. And when you have, you know, armor and stuff, they're really not concerning. But, oh, there's goats here too? Okay, yeah, we're living in the Garden of Eden here. We got the Garden of Eden here. So I probably don't want to go too far from here to make a home. But animal transport is really not that much of a challenge. So, you can always just shove them in a crevice, you know. Oh yeah, you might notice too that they are actually leaving footprints, which makes it possible to track them theoretically. But we won't really be trying to make any use of that mechanic right now. For now, I have plenty of. I actually have all the copper I need already to be making a copper pickaxe and prospecting pick. But I would like to. Partially, what I'm trying to do a little bit as well is I'm trying to limit myself a little bit with the. Trying not to let myself progress through the game's ages too quickly. One of the things I've kind of noticed, which also it's interesting that they've made it so that the bushes are not all immediately ripe, because they used to be always immediately ripe. You could really rely on the berries in the beginning to keep you fed for quite a while, because the bushes were always ripe. But it looks like that's no longer the case. Which is a little not great, because although it seems like maybe you get more berries per bush now than you used to, which is also good. But yeah, I'm trying not to let myself progress through the game's ages too quickly, because I would like to at least try to kind of appreciate the game, if you will, in its state, you know, in the age that I'm in. I feel like, and so I do play a little bit of Minecraft. I used to play it a lot. I don't play it as much as I used to, obviously, but back in the day I played a ton of Minecraft, and one of the things about Minecraft that I feel like kind of happens is that, you know, you end up speed running your way through you end up speed running your way through the early game and all that, and it just kind of, they add these ropes in. Can I make ropes now? Like set them down? That would be cool. But it kind of ends up making you, you end up like just speed running for diamonds. Here's the treasure hunter, by the way. These are always guaranteed, which is nice. Treasure map. It's interesting. That'll be helpful too. So you always end up, I feel like, speed running for diamonds, and I don't want to do that in this game. I kind of have played enough now too that I know pretty well how to get through the game's progression. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to just try to sprint through the early. I don't want to try to sprint to steal as fast as possible, I guess is what I'm saying. So I kind of want to try to intentionally stay in the early game a little bit. I want to kind of intentionally try to stay in the Stone Age for a little while before I start to. Oh, well, that wasn't smart. I kind of thought that would. Okay, well, what are you gonna do? I kind of want to try to stay in that area of the game for a little bit before I really get crazy. I don't want to I want to try to actually build a funny little camp somewhere. Probably not nearby all the animals and stuff. But wow, this game is really dark when it's nighttime. I want to try to be appreciate the game's Stone Age for what it is and spend some time there intentionally. So, yeah, I've already got what I need really to make my way out of the Stone Age. I can pretty easily go get some clay, and then get my get a fort. Well, I don't even need a fort actually, but just get a couple the other, get some clay, make some molds, fire them up. Can do that really easily. I know that it's not challenging to make your way through the Copper Age, obviously. At least not when you've played as much as I have. Maybe the first time you're doing it, and also since I've turned up the ore spawns so much too, it's pretty easy to get there, without much challenge. So I just don't want to speed run my way into, okay, let's try to get to steel as fast as possible. Like, I want to try to take it slow, treat the game like a marathon and not a sprint, and really just enjoy kind of what I got, and like I said, like maybe make a little camp, a little campsite or something like that, instead of just going straight to trying to build a big house. Maybe just pick somewhere that's kind of cool to set up shop and take it easy. Is that no? Okay. And yeah, so that's kind of what my goal is here. I don't want to play through the game too quickly, I guess is kind of what I'm trying to get at. And so that being said, I think I am going to go look for somewhere to build a cool little camp. Go look for somewhere to build a camp and kind of, probably not much there, but might as well mark that. And I'm going to start starving soon, so it's going to be important that I find something to eat pretty quickly here. Like I said, berries used to be everywhere in the early game, in like your first couple of days, and it was super easy. Berry bushes were always spawned as long as you started in winter, or not winter. As long as you started your season in summer or spring or whatever you choose, berry bushes were always guaranteed to always have berries on them 100% of the time, so you didn't have to worry about early game food as much because you could just eat berries, and there was a ton of them, so it was not a challenge to. Hopefully these are not harmful to me. They're not. Perfect. So that was what you could do. You could just tons and tons of berries and get all that. These ones I think may actually be harmful. Oh god. Okay. You're gonna go in the hole with your buddy, bro. Come on. Get in the hole. Get in the hole, dude. You did that to yourself, bro. Are these harmful? No. But yeah, so yeah, getting hurt in the early game is really not what you want to see. Dude, how many boars are out here? Go join your friends in the pit, bro. Where'd he go? Almost killed me. Yeah, let's get away from all the boars and such, because I'm really hurting. They're hurting me. They're taking a bite out of me. I'm not liking it. Yeah, so I don't know. Video-wise, I'll be honest, I'm not really totally sure what I'm gonna do with all this footage yet. I haven't really decided, to be honest, if I'm gonna try to make one like long form, like I played Vintage Story for whatever and tried to do whatever, and then do it that way, or if I'm just gonna kind of be like, hey guys, welcome back to my Vintage Story Let's Play. Playing Vintage Story, and I like playing Vintage Story because it's fun, that kind of thing. We'll see. It's probably going to be a bit of a mixture. I might try to do something a little special. More likely than not, though, I'll probably just be like, let's play Vintage Story today because I played Vintage Story, and that's all I did today, and I wanted to do something moderately productive with it, you know. So I'm just going to make some of these poultices because these boars are taking a bite out of me. I'm not really a fan. Trying to save myself from that. But yeah, so I mean, I think we're gonna just keep keeping on, you know, exploring, seeing what's out there, trying to find somewhere cool to set up a little camp. Because I'm really not sure. I don't really think the desert is where I want to be, but maybe, this seems like kind of a mountain range, mountain area. I don't really want to be in the woods, so I think actually I'm gonna go back to being over here. That was a good place to be. I like this over here. Let's we'll set up a little camp here. Not here exactly, but maybe like right here. Okay, ideally not somewhere where it's super common that it rains. At least not somewhere where it's raining right now. This is good. Let's just set up a little fire here. That's good. That's good. I like that. Let me get some clay really quickly. Take some of this. There's a butterfly under that rock, apparently. Oh, perfect. Are these gonna kill me? Okay. Some do, you know. It's very, they're very... Oh! I see. So they will not kill me. They will make me go funny mode, though. Which is something to be aware of. Not what I had in mind. I hope this doesn't last for too long. I would like to actually get to doing what I had meant to be doing. So it would seem that I need to... Wow, I'm surprised that I'm still tripping a little bit. It would seem that I need to find a larger body of water. Oh, that would probably work quite well. Maybe let's build there actually. Let's make a camp. We'll make camp down in here. Because I want to fish, and I think that's going to be our place to do it. Okay, this is going to take a while. And also we can collect some food on the way, and that'll be helpful. Collecting some food on the way is going to be important, because if I don't get any food, then I will die very quickly. And also, I think I should try to be boiling water very quickly. So I'm going to see if I can't find some clay down in that area, and then I'll build nearby that. But I should be able to make some clay pot, a clay pot pretty soon, which once I can make a clay pot and a clay bowl, that's all I will need to be able to start boiling water so that I can drink boiled water as well. Ripe. Oh, and we've got some white wild currants. Yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. Now we're saved. Saved by the bell. And by the bell, obviously, I mean the berries. Wow. Yeah, this is perfect. This will be great for where we're at. This will be a good little spot. Not a lot of wood around here, so maybe I'm going to go a little further inland. I'll remove all these markers. Eventually, pretty soon probably actually, I'm going to come back. Once I've got a little something set up that I can settle down a little bit, then I will come back and I'll really start collecting all the plants and such that we're going to want once time comes. I'm in kind of a dilemma, because it probably would be best to be somewhere like here. There's clay there, there's some wood there. Yeah, let's go all the way back up. Well, I'll circle around here to get back up to there and try to pick up some more mushrooms on the way. Jack-o'-lantern? Okay. Don't want to be eating those. Those are not good for sustaining life. Oh wow, you actually get a movement speed debuff from walking through the berries now. Okay. Well, oh, I'm sure the death cap is probably great to eat. We'll ignore those. Yeah, let's just see if I can find anything else around here. I know, so I'm sure that there's at least a couple people watching this who are getting upset that I'm not making flint tools, despite claiming to be have a lot of time in this game. So allow me to explain. I'm not making flint tools because I don't want to use up that inventory space right now. I don't have anywhere to set down really, so I don't want to. I don't absolutely need them to break dirt, so just trying to keep the inventory a little open for now. I will make them probably in about 30 seconds here once I clear this out a little bit. Alright. Okay, now we have a nice little base camp. Well, in camp is going to be generous for the time being. But now it's time to maybe set down some... There's a ton of cattails here, so I'm gonna... Well, I need to make some storage, so I think it's time to make a flint knife and... Maybe it's time to just throw that rock out of here. Maybe I make some reed chests and we'll get a little camp going. There's some flax over here. Get that on the markers. Yeah, I really like that. That one, that's a really nice little quality of life update. I'm a big fan of that. And thankfully the berries are keeping me hydrated enough for now that I don't need to be boiling water or anything, but that should probably be a pretty big priority starting soon. Should be plenty. I know it's only enough for a single reed chest. Oh no, it's enough for 2. Perfect. Perfect. That'll do. Gonna have to walk with the inventory open for a little bit here, but that's okay. To hold on to the extra sandstone. Don't know why I need to hold on to that, but sure. I'm a bit of a hoarder that way. But it's all for the love of the game, you know. All right, let's get a chest down here and another one. And now I think it's time to maybe make some tools. Some proper tools. I can put away the hallucinogenics for now. And actually it's probably about time to be making a bed. So let's do that too. That should do me, I believe. Indeed. Perfect. Set that down right next to the fire. And let's get some wood so we can actually make a fire. Probably one axe will not be enough to even take down a single tree, but that's okay. Alright. Some more berries. Perfect. Lot more berries, actually. Good. Good, good. Always good. Always good to have more berries. Food is a never-ending issue. Might have to make this look kind of this mini forest here look a little funny. Oh, there's an oak. Let's get some oak. Never mind. That tree is way too big to be taken down with stone tools. I mean, I could do it. But I would need to make 15 axes, and I'd have way more wood than I actually need for a while. So, for now, some small trees will take care of our little issue here. Oh man. Nothing reminds you how long it takes to do things in this game, like using flint tools. You know? It's just crazy. Take 10 minutes to cut down a single tree. And I think I'll make a flint shovel as well. Make a flint shovel and go collect some clay while I'm at it. Some clay and some peat. I want some peat as well. I believe peat can get you pretty close to the heat you need to be melting copper, so we're gonna go get some of that. Just because it's good firewood. And good wood is what we need. Anything here. Kind of a cool rune though. I've never really been into making houses out of runes though. Not really my thing. Wow, there's really a goat here. Some onions. Should mark that. Well, that's not quite what I had meant to do there. Here we are. Now, where was that clay? Where was that clay? Oh, I passed it. Here we are. Let's get a shovel. Okay, that's not quite very much wood, but that's okay. We don't need a lot in the beginning here. Still, I should be a little less greedy when I'm picking some of this stuff up because I don't have that much storage space. But peat, I can stack easily on the ground. So let's get a fire going. I don't really need one, but right now, but. Why not? And more importantly, let's get some clay items being made. So a big important thing right now is going to be making a couple bowls. A water jug probably would be smart too, and maybe a couple storage vessels, although that's pretty hefty on clay. Then let me get this stuff firing. Gonna be kind of a pain, but do it. I should actually maybe go. Well, we're very close to. I'm very close to not needing water anymore, or to being able to actually make some water. So I think I'm just gonna kind of. I need 8 holes here. So the land here is very not fertile, so I'm guessing I plan on probably venturing pretty far east, I think is where the fertile soil usually is. Kind of want to make a flower pot now too, just for funsies. But I guess I'll hold off on that. Well, let me see how much it takes actually. How much clay is it going to take me to make a flower pot? Just 4? We can do that. Let's do that. Make a little flower pot for my house, for my tent. We're gonna make a little tent and see how that goes. I'm gonna try to make a little tent and see how that goes. Here we are. Nice little, put this little red top grass in there. See what that's like. Oh, actually, I don't need it even. I don't even need an extra pit because I can put the pot and the. I feel like I should be able to put an ingot mold in there as well, but it really won't make a difference at the end of the day. Aw, wait, come on. Surely I can. Yeah, sweet. So I actually pull these down here. Got another little walking level. That's cool. I get the feeling it's going to start to be quite a while between seeing those messages as well, which I'm going to need a lot of this dry grass now too to fill these up, and I'm going to need to go get a lot of sticks as well. And wow, I'm really hurting for dry grass, but that's okay. My most important concerns are getting these cooked up. We'll do a little lawn mowing. Oh right, I was supposed to be getting sticks for the. Never gonna stop. Never gonna miss up an opportunity to get some food though. Is this also fennel over here? Because apparently we can eat fennel. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know that that was a new plant. So. But let me get some sticks. Here we go. Lots of sticks. Lots of sticks. Also, I'm happy to see that they have actually made some ways for you to be able to get compost without just using rot. That's awesome. That plant matter, whatever that you get now from breaking the berry bushes, I think that's super useful. Although I'm not sure now how it's going to work for you to be able to actually transplant berry bushes. Because that was something that I always used to do, is I would just collect, you would get your berries off of them and then just collect as many as you can. As many berry bushes. I'm going to have to drink some water here. Try to avoid it, but can't avoid it forever. That'll do. That should be good. 33, 34, 33. Can't quite get that one. Could make a dax really quick though if I can find some. There we are. Make another axe really quick so I can take this tree down. And it doesn't make sense to just leave it sitting there, you know? Probably wouldn't hurt to make another knife either, but can wait. That can wait. Oh no. All of the leaves are gone. I was hoping to get a few more sticks out of that because I think I've only got enough for 4 pits and I need enough for like 8 or maybe 6 now. So I'll have to take another tree down here. Ooh, I actually want to collect that. That there, what is, you can turn this stuff into rope, and I do really want to try to get into fishing too. That's what, I honestly kind of totally forgot that was part of the whole point of living where I'm living is to get into the fishing, so I should try that. Maybe see if I can't seek out a little more of that stuff. The what is this stuff? Vines? Yeah. Give me the vines. Give me lots of vines. I hope that they at some point. I'm hoping that they'll add new fishing mechanics, and not new. When I say new fishing, because they just added a ton of new ones. I don't mean new fishing mechanics like what they added. I hope they meant. What I meant to say was I hope they add more fishing rods. That's really what I want. I want to see more fishing rods in the game because right now you can only make a wooden one. I would like to see them add metal ones or some kind of fishing rod that is not made out of wood or bamboo because you can make them out of bamboo too. But I'd like to see them add, like, I don't know. I mean, not fiberglass, but, you know, that's a little outside of what I would expect from the game, obviously, but it would be cool, I think, to see them add something kind of like that. Alright, let's get these things burning. This should be more than enough peat to get them all going, hopefully. Maybe not. We'll start with the smaller ones. Oh yeah, we got plenty. And let's get them burning. No, I'm gonna just try to be extra careful here. I've burned down the open prairies before, and I don't want to take that risk. Ow. Just set myself on fire there. That's real smart. Alright. Just in case. So now, might as well replant these trees. That's probably smart. Because we don't have much woodland here. Now I want to try my hand at making that tent. So, I think what I'm going to do, I can make these wattle fences, And I want to do that, so okay, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need some more tools here. But essentially, I just want to make a little tent. A little tent with a couple of reed chests in it, the bed, and then it's basically just going to be, and then some wattle fence to hold it up. I think that's kind of what we're going for. So sticks and grass and tool, actually, because I think tool. Wow, that's cool. That's cute. I think we can use this. Thatch is what we need to make thatch roofing, and that I think is what I'm going to try to use to make this into like a tent. Thatch roof, yeah. You can use hay or thatch, and I think it's much more effective to be using thatch than it is to be using hay. Because that's 8 grass or 4 tool, so quite a bit easier to be using tool. Oh, well, let's make a fishing pole as well while we're at it. Why not? That'll be fun. I like fishing. Gonna need to go get more sticks actually before I can even make more tools here. Got quite the beacon here coming out of my house, or my little campsite. Let's make this fishing rod. And this worm grunting stick. And also another flint hatchet. Go finish off this tree. Don't really want it to be just hanging out there, 4 wooden logs, just chilling. Let's get this guy out of here. Take him out. Is that a wolf over there? On the other side of the river? I think it is. Something. Oh yeah, that's a wolf. Yep. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. Should probably get away from that rift, considering that monsters are going to start spawning very soon as well. Which is why it's probably a good idea to get some shelter. So, yeah. Where is that tool? Probably over here. So, we'll just kind of... Oh, I'm out of food as well, other than the trippy mushrooms. Well, let's do some worm grunting. I think it's at a bare patch of soil, so it didn't want no grass. Not sure how this works really. Maybe I'm breaking the... Maybe I need to like do it like this. Oh! A little worm. Okay. Okay. Well, we've only gotten one, but that's okay. I think if I do this now... Yes. Live worm. And with that, out goes the line. And how do I actually catch something doing this? Oh. I can't tell. Okay, so it seems like it's kind of like Minecraft, where the fishing line will extend as far as you... Oh, it will not. No, my worm! Oh, no. Oh, fool. Okay. Um, oops. Well, let's see if I can get another couple worms here. Hey. Hello, Mr. Worm. Okay. So, it's not that bad. I was just doing it wrong. I don't think I'm going to catch anything at night, so I'm going to sleep through this night, hopefully. Maybe it wasn't a great idea, hydration and food-wise, but as long as you aren't hurt, it doesn't take too much of your hunger. Monsters begin to appear. That's okay. Okay. So it would appear that all I need to do is just wait for that little white line to go underwater. Is that... I'm not sure. It's kind of hard to see. Let's go get some, I'm gonna go get some of that tool and, see if I can't find any berries or anything on the way to eat, since I'm a little hungry in game. Should be able to find something. Oh, here's the tool central. This is perfect. Certainly there would be some berries nearby, right? Come on. Ripe. There we are. We're saved. Perfect. Finding a ton of edible plants, which is good. I'm in a stage, of course, where I'm not really... Oh my. Not really looking to harvest right now. Oh, nice. Some good healing items. Not really looking to harvest things right now because everything that I harvest now, I can't harvest later. Which obviously sounds kind of obvious. If I remember correctly, this is one of the ones that doesn't really have anything in it, but we'll make our way inside just to see. Oh, heavily collapsed chest. Ooh, actually. Oh. Oh, these like actually turn into rubble now. Okay. Well, I will leave then. Quite a bit of copper here too. We'll have plenty of copper by the time, when the time comes to actually be making copper items. We'll avoid the caves for now. Nothing for us in those caves yet. Cranberries. And some red currants. That's always good. Okay. Mark a couple more black currants. Take some of these if they're ready. Yeah, like I said, I'm not really sure how to collect berries now. So I'll have to look into that and see how that all works now. Because I'm guessing that it's still possible to collect them and make your own berry farms. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but I do believe it's probably highly likely that it's a bit more involved than it was. A something or other. Genius. There's a trader here. I should be able to get into somehow. Treasure hunter, maybe? Oh, artisan? Hello? Hello, mister. Luxuries. I suppose that only makes sense. Very cool house he's got, though. I'm definitely not going to be like, okay, let's spend the entire first year in the Flint Age. We're not doing that. But I don't know, maybe the first couple months. Only 4 days in. But I do need to start farming at some point, of course, and the sooner the better. Oh, my torches went out. Oh well. Thankfully my... Oh! I didn't know these could fill with rainwater. Well, I'm guessing that rainwater is more drinkable than normal water, so I'll happily collect as much of that as I can get. And I know it said in the thing that that the behavior of fish doesn't change based on the temperature or the weather, but I would like to see if we can catch a fish. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Fish has got to be pretty good nutrition if you catch a nice big one, right? So let's see if we can get something. Let's fish like here. If there's fish spawning, actual fish spawning, and then surely that we can catch something. Oh! Hey! A crappie, as far as I'm aware. These are not very good tasting. I think they're pretty nasty fish. But if you're in a survival situation, meat is meat, and you take what you can get. Alright, well, my vessels are done, which is nice. And my molds are done as well. Really? Okay. Yeah, I'm collecting rainwater. Nice. All of the smithing molds are done as well, which is good. You can fill these holes in now too. I don't think, really don't like having just holes in the dirt. And my pot is done as well, so I can plant my plant. And with that, I think it's a great time to make the wattle fence that I want. That should be more than enough, truly. I'm not sure really how long it takes for these to grow. And by grow, I mean fill up. And that was accidental. Not what I meant to say there. Not sure how long it takes for these things to fill up with water. But I have a fish. So that's fun. I like that. Fishing is fun. Okay. Now let me clear out an area here for a tent. I think off to the right here is going to be perfect. I don't know, behind. Let's move this. Over to here. And we can maybe put that there. Put this next to it. This stuff will all get moved quickly. Days till that's not fresh. I think the idea is going to be to just have a small tent this. No, we don't. I don't want it to be right on the middle there. Maybe I do this rammed earth. Rammed earth. Packed dirt. Just 6 dirt. Let's do that. I like the way that looks. Let's maybe turn some of this into packed dirt. And maybe see if I got rainwater I could drink here. It's almost a liter. Oh, wait, rainwater isn't good either. Okay, boiled water only, I guess. Well, in that case, probably it's best to just be boiling water. But like I said, my fire is going to go out if I try and light one right now, so just kind of ignore that for now. Gonna struggle a little bit here. We're tired all the time. And by that I mean, of course, there is nothing like that in the game, but I can't really see. I'm struggling to see. So that's my bigger concern. Oh, I might starve. Might not be a bad idea to go out and try to find some more berries as well. Let's get to that actually. Ripe. Oh, perfect. Oh no. Oh, and there's a bear. Hopefully he's not coming after me. Oh, no, he isn't. Although if I could get him to fall in this hole and make a flint spear very quickly, I could be eating quite good. Oh my, quite the landfall there, or this landslide. Wow. Yikes. Whoopsies, got a little distracted. Perfect. Bear tracks have been here. Always great. Always great to see bear tracks. Let's see if we can't cheese Mr. Bear. No offense. But a couple flint spears, and I think I could easily take out Bro. Turnips have sustained me. These flint spears shall bring me glory in battle and food. Thereby, food. Although, if I'm being totally honest, calling what I'm planning on doing in a moment glory in battle is probably being a bit generous to myself, because my plan is not to be a glorious warrior, but an evil trickster. Alright. Let's go get foolish. Oh, that scared me a little. Oh, maybe I could just kill the pig, actually. Probably that would be easier, right? I know of other boars so... Ow, where's that thing ran off to? Oh, never gonna say no to berries. There it is. This is a sow, I'm guessing. Down the river it's going. Yeah. Wait low. So the creatures do swim twice as fast as me. Oh, and there it goes. Nice. The rivers, I think, I'm not trying to drink, I'm trying to harvest. And harvest I have succeeded in. Wow, that is a bounty of meat. Thank you, Sow, for providing for me for this foreseeable future. I think it's still time to make an attempt on the life of the bear, though. I think this is a good idea. And definitely not going to end horribly for me. Now, where is the hole? I may need to expand the hole slightly. Let's see here. Maybe we're just going to do that. Yeah, this seems good. That, I should be able to get it to go in there. Let's make an attempt on its life. Now, I know it was around here somewhere. Did we leave any tracks? Oh! We didn't leave any tracks. Hello, little bear. Let's see how you perform against a hole. Surprisingly, not very well. Oh, jeez! Oh, get back in the hole. Get back in the hole, you fucker. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Ah, you're running. For what purpose? Fall. Ah ha ha. That was one skinny bear. 6? 6 bushmeat. Really? Sorry, little rabbit. I need to eat you. Come here. Okay. Oh, that was not quite what I had intended. But, however, into the hole it has went, I believe. Okay, let's die and not go any deeper. Okay, I think you can take your chances down there, Mr. Rabbit. I'm gonna just make my way out of here personally. Okay, well that was very smart. Alright. We return victorious. Where is my house? I think it maybe the deer is best left alone for the time being. However, I'm filled with greed. I'm controlled by greed. And I would like to eat it. It swims quickly. It swims quite quickly. No. It's going to be able to cross the river in the time it takes. Well, maybe let's see. Being a little greedy with the water situation especially, but can it climb that? Surely not. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh. A little wide on that one. Ah. I believe it's going to be able to evade me, unfortunately. As soon as I get anywhere near Oh, I hit it. Oh, and it's upset at me. Come on. Die. Die, you fucker. Yes! Okay. This is getting foolish. Come on. This is one of the very few things that I don't like about the rivers, is that they impart quite a bit of force on you even when you're deep in them. Which is annoying because if you kill something in the river tries to take its course and you really can't stop it from doing that. Alright. Let's get home and see if we can't collect something to eat on the way. Mayhaps. Maybe make a little pit stop at the Vintage Story McDonald's and eat something there. Because I'm dying quite rapidly, and that's bad. Now I'm positively full of food. It's just all uncooked, and so thankfully we managed to find a ripe cranberry bush that I can hopefully be sated by until I can get this food cooked. Yeah, thankfully I'm not dying anymore, which is good. Very good. Wow, there's a lot of turnips here. Hey, home sweet home. A successful journey. I hate to do this, but I think I'm gonna cheese the game for a second here. I don't usually do this. But it's becoming quite challenging to make any food without having fire. So it's time to quit LARPing and cook some damn food. Wow, this is challenging. There we are. We'll start with the fish. Why not? And I'd like to oil up this bear hide. Oh, that's right. You have to cook this into rendered fat. You can't just use it straight. But Okay, this fish cooking faster would be nice. I really didn't anticipate it taking this long. Perfect. Okay, now that we've been saved from immediate death, the cooking pot is going to come in quite handy. And it is time to first of all render the fat so that I can get those hides cooking. And I will also need some more firewood. All that. And I think I have earned a proper roof on this house. And by house, calling it a house is pretty generous. On my little tent here. And it's just about time to eat. And perfect. Oh, that's just magnificent. Well, let's get some water boiling now. I made the mistake of not making any crocks, so unfortunately I've got nowhere to store this food. So we'll just have to punch out the bowls for now. Now, can I actually, let me see, can I actually use rope to, like, as like a building block? I don't think you can do what I'm trying to do. Which is unfortunate because that would be cool. I kind of want to have like stakes, like tent stakes, but it's not really something that the game is letting me do. Oh shoot. I just went for a little bit of... No matching recipes. What? Wait. Oh, sure, fine, whatever. Stupid. Silly. That's silly, but okay. And finally, I have some water that will... Nice. Okay, I burned my torch. Oops. Oh, and I ran out of... Oh, jeez, it's all going wrong. Well, it's okay. And in doing so, I have finally got my last... I am not sure why that did that. Why is it doing this? Please go on how I want you to go on. What the hell? This is fascinating. Why is it doing this? There we go. And look at that. Not fancy. Really not that crazy, honestly. It doesn't look that good. It doesn't look that good, but I'm quite happy. I'm quite pleased. So, I never made a crucible. Ha! Oh well, I'll have to make one of those. because next time I'd like to. I'm gonna call it here pretty soon. But next time I'd like to have a nice. Next time we're gonna go to the Copper Age. We're not gonna spend too long in it. Next time I think we'll maybe spend an entire month in the Copper Age. I think we'll say I'll collect what's necessary to get out of the Copper Age. But once we got it, I think we'll maybe try to move away from here, move somewhere more. We'll kind of just follow the ore, I think, is what we'll do. Well, let me drink some water here. Stay hydrated, everybody. Well, everybody, we've got a nice little home here. We've got a nice little home set up. Got a great little abode here. Not much more than a tent on the ground, but we've got a nice thing going here. So, that being said, the final tour, we've got a bunch of garbage, a bunch more garbage, some wood, all of our seeds and some flax, our rocks, and a bed, and we've got a bear hide. We've got an oil bear hide. So, that being said, thanks for watching, everybody. Feel free to stop by again next time. Oh shit, I've started a fire. Okay, never mind. We're good. That could have been disastrous. Anyways, okay. Thanks for coming by, guys. Feel free to stop in next time. Next time we'll be jumping into the Copper Age pretty haphazardly, without much concern. We'll be hopping into the Copper Age. I'm looking forward to it, of course. The Copper Age is a lot of fun, so we're gonna have a lot of fun with that. Finally gonna be able to make some planks and wood and other sorts of things, so really gonna unlock pretty much everything the game has to offer. So that being said, feel free to stop in next time. Thanks for showing up this time, and good night.